Hello, beautifuls. Here we have the beautiful candle. Oh, that smells pretty good, but it went in my nose. I probably burned some nose hair right there. Anyways, let's get to this week's. This week I'm way more organized than last week's because first of all you can see me, so that's something nice. This week's public accountability is a bit late. I just came back from London. It was awesome. Publishers, Valhalla. Stack it up, we holla. Q4 fills the coffer. Okay, anyways, enough of that. That's a song we made for the conference, and I'll play it a little for you, just to get you in mood. And then we'll get to this weekend's accountability, right? So you might know this song. If you don't know, then ask me in the comments. I'll link it somewhere.
London, here we come. Publishers, Valhalla. Systems on the rise. No plan B tonight.
We ride 'em harder,
The backlist larger.
the ads burn louder. Publishers, Valhalla,
Stack it up, we holla.
Q4 fills the coffer.
Earn your freedom or suffer.
Publishers,
Publishers Valhalla, earn your freedom or suffer. Well, isn't that true? Okay, so what have we done this week, my friends? I'm gonna go through the usual thing. I do admit that I feel like overall the quality of these weekly things are becoming better as I'm creating, as they say, quality is in the quantity. Anyways, what did I achieve last week? So what I've done is a little small innovation. Since I'm anyways writing down everything I'm doing in this kind of folder, I have like 2 years of basically every day I'm saying what I've done, what I haven't done, and I have a template here, like what I do in the morning, what I do in the night, and then during the day I just write notes. So anyways, I gave that to Claude. Basically, we know more or less. I finished some A plus content. We published the first audiobook. I published these songs to Spotify. Hired the cookbook videographer. She did a very good, how to say, very good trial. So I really like that. Then, I hired a psychotherapist for the review of that book. Did some niche research on the woman's psychology. I also made some, story. I'm planning a series where it's kind of like self-help but fiction, blended, so that they are excited to read it and they also get the lessons very good, right? So I'm just going into niche research more and more. I implemented an issues log. I'm not sure exactly how useful it's going to be yet, but it's from Ray Dalio's book that I was reading, and I was thinking I should probably I should probably like have something like this where I have the issues, I have the dashboard, the principles of Ray Dalio. So anyways, I'm trying different things out. Let's see what works, but I think the issues log, I want to get more used to it and fix those stuff. So that's that. What else did we do? Studied Jeff Bezos' market criteria, like he was saying the product should be loved by customers, high return on investment, scalable, and demand should be growing over time and durable, right? That's a dream business. Now, I don't know how to evaluate these yet fully. I don't really understand what it means, but let's see how it is in the future, right? So I've been procrastinating with Claw Code, so I actually put in the system to prevent me from bullshitting around in Cloud Code. Instead of implementing some things, I gave it a memory task that unless this is adding to my revenue growth, I have a song actually called This song is called, yeah, this one.
Yeah. Competition makes you grind, but don't let them make your choices. Curiosity's a better compass. Follow through you, interest wasted. Build it.
Best designers reach.
Next.
I was looking for the one thing, drowning in the noise. The highest leverage move, the filter, the choice.
Yeah.
Sell what people want, reach them where they are.
Growth is the filter.
Growth is the filter.
Growth is the answer.
Growth's the only star.
Study the customers, make what they need, not what they say.
So basically, growth is the only answer, and that's by Paul Graham, and he was talking about that growth is the only metric that a startup should think about. And if this action is not helping me grow in revenue, then it should be probably not done, right? Now, of course, some things are hard to say calculate at that moment, but I think overall we kind of know if this is a future problem or today's problem, right? So anyways, I also did some taxes for Poland. Let's see. I did some ad management. There was a lot of hassle to travel. Finally settled into the apartment here in Ukraine. Feels very good, man. Just haven't had good sleep for a long time. The internet's pretty fast. I mean, I'm very happy about that. I have the Airbnb. I got the Whisper Flow on the Turkish plan. Saved $6 a month. If you want to know, let me know in the comments below. I'll let you know. And yeah, requested. That's not big. Sightseeing some of London, Hyde Park next to Buckingham Palace. That was nice. Too many tourists, but it's okay. It was nice. And I survived. Maybe this is the biggest thing I accomplished last week. I survived the assault, right? Yeah, it was pretty horrible. And I still have some stitches here I gotta remove. And yeah, I talked to some girls in London. They were very, very friendly, so I like that. And I'm not gonna go there, but I was just seeing how people are reacting. Anyways, got some good sleep. Yeah, got the issues log. Lviv base is finalized. I have planned a very cool series Bible, which I think has a lot of potential, man. This is gonna be one of the best audiobooks out there, in my opinion, when it comes to self-help. Now, let's see how it goes. And yeah, what else? What have I wasted time on? Let's see. Yeah, I went for the meetup with that girl and I got attacked by those teenagers. Lost eye function and it's still not perfect, but I'm happy I'm alive, to be honest. Thank God. Slava Bogu, as they say. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. And I was thinking to go to India to do some meditation things, but I have the SRF meditation guide, so I think I'm just gonna do it here. And I've also fixed my schedule where I come home, I eat some nice fruits, my dopamine is running. So after that, I just do some meditation for like 30 to 60 minutes. And I feel much better, man, already. It's so much better. So anyways, that's that. What else do we have here? Yeah, didn't want to go too deep on some coding stuff. I think that was procrastination. Don't want to code too much. But yeah, the application is doing me, it's helping me for cover creation, for a few other things. So it's nice that I have access to it. And if you want to also try out the application, comment below. And yeah, so everything is good from that perspective. Let's see what else we have. Priority for next week. So let's see. I did publish the book, so that's done. So this can be moved into here. I got all the shoppables done. Shoppables are done and everything is launched and we're running ads. Yeah, that's that. I did publish the first book for the partnership, so that's that. So this one, I'm still, let's say I created a series Bible, and also the first book is finished, waiting for her to review it. So that's the woman's psychology book that I want to get done. The X-Max book, Christmas books, I haven't started. The next cookbooks, actually, the next cookbook is already started and is on the way. So that's good. And the next cookbook is something to do with, what is it called? What am I gonna call it? It's like anti-inflammatory. So yeah, we're gonna do that one. It's on the way. Facebook tool, I'm not working too much on it yet right now, as I have all these different priorities. I want to get into TikTok for the most part. So that's realistically what I definitely need to be doing, because the Facebook automation is like mostly done. I would say not needed to finish because there's no certain ROI. Need to work on TikTok instead. So I would say this should be TikTok as the North Star. This is probably the best. So I don't want to finish this because, yeah, creation system, content fabric, factory. That's what I want to say. Okay, that's it pretty much. And I want to get the books planned, do all of these. And the profits, let me show you the profits for this week. So in April, we've had a good time, I would say. The profits have been really bad, and my ranking compared to the competitors in the same niche have gone down. Well, up in BSR, but I'm worse ranked. I don't know if they're overspending or if they have way better conversions than me. I'm not sure. But overall, I'm not very happy. Let's say I'm thankful that I even make any profit, right? So this month it says $8,000, but that's not, like, this is from last month really, because these days were not for this month in a way. Anyways, last month we also had a profit of, let me see if I can look at it for a second. Last month's profit was, I think I did public accountability. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, last month's profit, well, I spent $32,000 and only $4,000 profit. So this month's profit, like that $6,000 was for last month actually. So let's say I spent 30K, I made 10K, something like that. And if we count it like that, then this month profit is closer to, I don't know, like $2,000, something like that. So it's not horrible, but definitely got to get better. And I think I have a good few plans to do that. Anyways, for next week, the priority will be to get this series up and running, get the writer on it. Then I have two other series that I want to work on. One is let's say 2 to 3, because I have the Christian teens, then I have the Christian women, then I have the Christian, not Christian, but I have the Christmas books that I'm working on. So I shouldn't do too many things at the same time. I want to most likely hire someone, teach them so that they slowly can pick up the pace, and I can give them more and more tasks so that I can publish maybe 3 books a month, right? Without too much of my own involvement. So that's the goal. But for next week specific, this is so hard, guys. You see, this is really hard. For next week specifically, I'll continue with this TikTok thing is gonna sit here and annoy me, bro. I know it. So I gotta push on with the next cookbook, Christmas book, and the first book here. What do I need to do? Yeah, she needs to do that, and then you know, maybe I do the Christmas ones after. Anyways, that's it for now. It's very hard to know exactly what I should do for next week because I have all these different series, and I know that I need to work on basically all of them, like Christian Woman series, 10 books. Let's see. Then we have Christian teen, 10 books. 10 books. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot to do. Honestly, it's not small. So, and then after that, I gotta do, well, I got some more cookbooks. Maybe I can release 5 or 6 more, 5 to 10 more this year. So yeah, nothing is stable, man. The systems are very all over the place, so it's not very systemized yet. But anyways, as you know, it's nice. It's gonna be hard, but I'm excited for it. So have a good day. I hope you have enjoyed, and yeah, talk to you next week. It's gonna be actually in 4 days, so have a good day. Bye bye.